Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome. Good morning. We're gonna check out a couple of watches, see what's going on in the watch market today. A little bit pricing, the usual. Check it out. All right. Gotta pull up my favorite site. See what they got up there. There we go. Let's check it out. $90K for an Aquanaut. $51.10s didn't really move much, did they? What else we got here? Pretty decent JLC gold watch right there. Not bad for a gold watch if you're looking to spend 12 grand. Probably get it for less. Nice thin watch. Not bad. That's a decent 11, 12,000 right there. Somebody who wants a gold watch, I'd get that over anything cheap. There you got a solid gold watch. Could be your one watch. Done. And it's a JLC. Not bad. That's a good one watcher. There's my Daytona I'm wearing right now, as a matter of fact. 46.5. They had it listed for 49.5. Are they showing what they sold it for? That's interesting. It was 49.5 when I looked at it last time. What's the deal with that? Yeah, we're loading magazines. Today we're going through our handguns a little bit later today, and we're making sure we're locked and loaded. I've got a mounted hand gun safe right here in front of me, literally right here in front of me. That's got a finger code on it. That's mounted fixed mounted on my desk right here, in a safe, and I keep this bad boy in there. We keep this bad boy in there. This bad boy. Locked and loaded, baby. 6 Hour, baby. The beautiful P238. This is one of my most favorite handguns I've ever fired. It's just so beautiful, so sweet. And you gotta love the night vision sights on it. The green night sights on this thing are just magnificent. So sick. At night, if you need to use it at night for self-defense, it's just, those sights are just ridiculous. Ridic. Anybody buy any watches lately, as of late? Or no? Alright. Got that bad boy locked and loaded. 2 extra mags. In case we got more than one intruder. Or in case we got one intruder who wants to be made full of 3 mags full of lead. Because this motherfucker will keep reloading and shooting. I don't give a fuck. I won't stop shooting. I'll shoot him, reload, shoot him, and reload. You're on my property. I'm drilling you. I got no quorums with God about that. I'll go help him upstairs with that automag, with that Desert Eagle I'm trying to fetch. That's another thing I want to try to do. I need to try to get that Desert Eagle 44 Magnum. That's been on my list for 5 years, at least 5 years to get that. Cigarette time. Cigarette time. Unfortunately, I'm cutting out the donuts. Oh, man. That's so hard to do. I'm cutting out the donuts. I'm cutting out food. I'm cutting out food for my life. It's so hard to do. It wasn't hard to do a few weeks ago, to be honest. But things have gone so downhill with me that it's hard to explain. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the steroids. Something's making me eat, man. Something's making me eat. Maybe it's dealing with the pain. I think it's a lot of that too. Something. The eating mechanism helps deal with the pain. For some reason, never had that before. It's like a new thing. So let's not eat. Let's stop fucking eating, man. All right, let's go. Daytona. Man, I haven't been able to move much for the last 3 days. Looking at my guns right now, I'm really kind of freaking out. I want to go shoot some guns. Damn, something just got into me. I just pulled a couple of them out. Now I want to go shoot. I want to see if I can't somehow get myself over there today to the gun range. Clack off a couple of rounds, huh? Yeah, why not, right? You know what? I have a 5.7 I have a 5.7 that I bought. You guys want to see my 5.7? I bought a 5.7 the month right when the pandemic was announced, literally the January of the pandemic introduction. What was that, 2020 or 2019? And I bought a FN 5.7 millimeter, and I bought a Ruger AR-15, and I've yet to fire either one. Damn, maybe I should go take the AR, both of them today. Oh my god, that would be sweet, wouldn't it? Here's a Ned White. Look at the price on Ned White they want on this one, $24,500. It's just fully serviced. Interesting. Let's look at this. Man, I want to shoot that AR-15. Now that I'm even talking about it more, I think today I might have a good day today. I might be able to try to make it. Let me see if I can do it. So here's a real 3-2-1. Look at that. There's a real 3-2-1. That's pretty nice. Now, you got to remember, you can't just forget watch horology and what you're looking at, where this came from, and what else is out there. You can't ignore the facts of life, much like we're already in World War III, and all the dumbasses want to deny that World War III started goddamn three weeks ago. Everybody knew that. But what you can't deny here is that my 861 transitional, and I'm not talking about any 861 transitional, I'm talking about mine and those alike, which are distinguishable by the Applied Metal Omega logo on the dial, which makes it look all in character of the 321. You can't tell the difference between the 321 and my 861 at all unless you open it and look at the movement. And mine was made in between this one and the painted dial 861, which is not the transitional Omega Speedmaster. Only the interim watch is the transitional Omega Speedmaster, the one that was made for a 6 to 10 week span, where the Omega Metal logo was hand filed and applied by hand on each watch, thus making it the transitional intermediary stepwatch between the 321 and the painted dial 861 that was mass produced. So one has to ask himself, what do you think your 861, handcrafted 861, which is even more handcrafted than this 321 because it needed additional additions and hand modifications to it, and thought, what would that be worth? To me, not any less than this watch here. Not any less. If anything, more. It's a rarer. It's a much more rare watch, the one that I have. Much less in production. Many less in example too. And many less people are aware of what I'm saying as well. So, but you know, things like this get revealed over time. My videos on the Omega that I made stay up forever. People see them. People figure it out. All the info's on Fratello watches. That's where I got most of mine from. Gotta love Omega. I'm in love with Omega right now. Bud as well. Bud's hella in love with Omega. I think I got to take credit for getting him into Omega. I hope. Right, so far it's good credit. I hope it doesn't turn into bad cred one day. I suppose as long as I never talk smack on Omega. But who's going to do that, man? I mean, I love Omega. I'm buying Omega. I got 2 more coming. You know, and I do miss my Omega solid gold watch. That honestly was the heaviest hitter I've ever had in my collection, and now it's gone. I mean, I spent 19 grand on that bad boy. I got 19 grand back out of it, but it was the heaviest solid gold watch. I mean, it was truly incredible. I do miss that watch. It's a major heavy hitter. I mean, I could see myself wearing that Omega Constellation right now, sporting that in the Sadies. Man, that's a major heavy hitter. In all honesty, I kind of regret selling that now. I really do. I mean, what did I do exactly? I got my 19,000 back. I didn't lose $1. I didn't make $1. I wore the watch for a couple of years. I got to enjoy it for a couple of years. And looking back at it, reflecting back on wearing it, it probably is the watch I've enjoyed the most out of every single watch I've ever owned. I've probably enjoyed one that more than any other. Yeah. You know, I had 3 miserable days. I think for half of a couple of the days, I was literally in tears. I'm definitely being tested. And I think if you're somewhat in that kind of a position, whether it be physical, financial, mentally, I'll tell you one of the things I try to do when I can feel good, is I get up and I freshen myself up and I dress up nice, comb your hair, get yourself looking good, put on some nice clothes, and that kind of halfway gets you there, gets the spirit going, and maybe you can get yourself motivated to get the other halfway going. That's what I try to do, man. Looking good, feeling good, kind of goes together. Gotta love Omega. Fucking love it. Now I know we're just on a Speedmaster kick when it comes to Omega, but isn't everybody on a Royal Oak kick when it just comes to AP? So it's all good. We're looking at The Speedmasters is what what we're collecting in Omega, what we like. Um, I mean, how can you not love the Speedmaster? That's the icon. Man, 200 grand push in on the green dial Aquanaut. But shit. This ain't bad. I kind of like this. Kind of like this one. It's a bit of an odd looking Calatrava. I'll give you that. The way the dial bezel design is, it looks like it's pretty. It looks large. It has a large portrayal. I like it. I like it. It is large. It's 38. It wears large. It's a clean Calatrava. Nice lugs. Nice large crown. This see-through case back. Removable case back. You can put a solid piece in it. It probably comes with 2 pieces. I like the solid piece because it adds weight. I don't know if they have that in here or not. And at 21,000, I think you're cool, man. I'd rather pick up that new one that we were looking at the other day, the 5196. But that's a good second option here if you want to be a little different. I'll tell you that 5196 is probably gone already. No way it's still up there. What else we got? Day. Look at that. Wow, look at that. For a 1972, they want 22,500. Wow, and it sold. Wow. That's sick. That's crazy. That's insane. Look at that. Look at that, guys. A 1966 date, 10 grand. Man, what's my date worth now? My 1999 that I paid 11 grand for. You got to be kidding. This is outrageous. We're in the world of money watches, baby. Look at that. Somebody the other day, believe it or not, made a comment about, like, man, you're so rich, you can buy that car or whatever. Bro, it's $100,000 car. That's like starting price. I'm pretty piss poor, man. Come on. Look at a freaking watch is $300,000. The cheapest car on the road now is 100 grand. Everybody's driving a Tesla. It's ridiculous. I ain't got money. You're just fucking broke as shit. Go get 3 jobs like I used to have. I never had less than 3 jobs, man. If you got enough time to watch YouTube, you got enough time to go work another job and not watch YouTube. If you're needing money, if you're needing assets, and if you're needing toys that you want that you can't afford. And time is money, man. Go make $50 an hour. Go add 8 hours to your workday. There's $400 a day, man. $400 a day. You can do a lot with that. That's what I did. I bought watches with my money. Ooh, this is pretty. Not bad for 32. I don't see this pretty bad. This is pretty sweet. I like this when it pops. The scuba. I like that. I like what it's called too. So I mean, look, any offshore is 25 grand, right? At the boutique. So I mean, this is probably 27 grand at the boutique. You're probably looking at, right? This can't be that much over retail. It's even undated, brand new. That looks good. And it's a boutique edition. I got to tell you, that's damn. I'm needing an AP. If it wasn't 44 millimeter, I just can't do these. What am I going to do with a 44 millimeter watch? I don't know. I got to try it, I guess. I really have to go in there and try it. You know what? I got a couple of things on my list to do when I feel better. What about that? I got to go shoot guns. And I got to go to AP and try on an offshore and see how it fits. And show them interest in a couple of reference models. Bud said something about a green dial. I'm going to have to ask him about that. Let me show interest in that one that Bud mentioned, right? You guys know which one Bud was talking about? Green dial? Maybe I should go show some interest in that one. Yeah, that's a nice looking Grand Seiko. Yeah, it's one of the nicer ones I've ever seen, to be honest. If you're into Grand Seiko, this is a nice looking one, huh? I like that. That's a really nice looking watch. That's absolutely beautiful. Is that steel or? I can't say I like the case back. Let's just close that puppy up. That's ugly. That's nice. I mean, it's stainless steel though, man. I'd rather get that gold JLC for 11 grand, wouldn't you? And have a proper gold Swiss watch. Get out of here with that Grand Seiko bullshit. Fuck you. Piece of shit watch company. That junk. That's straight up junk from Japan. Crap shit. You got a Grand Seiko, just take a hammer to it right now. You got a piece of shit watch. Fucking Japan. Might as well say China on it. Made in China. China. Ooh, look at this Omega. Look at this one. Ooh, that is cool. Look at that. Now there's one to add to the collection. An Arab dial Omega. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is cool. Ooh, look at the bracelet in the nice clean. That's a cool case back. Nice and clean. Let's see here. What is that emblem? Italian crest in the center. It's an Italian crest. Italy dial. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I've never seen I've only seen Arab crests in the middle. I've never seen like another country. It's usually just the Arabs that do this. I gotta say, if you're Italian, that's very cool. And even if you're not, man, if you got an Italian sports car like a Ferrari or something, man, this is a cool watch. Look at 4,500. Somebody bought it already. Man, that would have been that was a good deal. That's sweet. Dude, that's sweet. 4,500 for an Omega Speedmaster just like that with a different trade on it like that. That was a sweet pickup someone got right there, bro. That was a sweet pickup. I bet you they called up and said, write it up for $4,000. I'll take it. That was a sweet pickup. Damn. Crap. I can't say 100% if I would have just called and pulled the trigger on that, but at $4,000, man, that would have been hard to pull the trigger on that. You know what I mean? Damn. Like, put it on a credit card now and figure out how to pay it later. Like that. Damn. Well, that's what I get for being in pain the last 3 days. I missed a good Omega. Wow. That was a good one. That was a really good one. I like that. That would have been a cool watch to give to my dad. He's driving the Ferrari. He just has one two-tone GMT Rolex that he got years ago. Oh, someone put that Calatrava on hold. It's gone. Bye-bye. Hopefully it's somebody that watches the RichBuddy live show. I pressed you guys to get it. I said, this is the best deal of the day. Did they increase the price? Because I remember this being $22. Now it says $23.9. What happened here? I know I'm not crazy. We can watch back the old watch streams from a few days ago when I looked them over and double check, but I'm fairly certain it said 22. Anyway, let me go back to the grid. Let's see what they got incoming. Oh man, I'm fading. Let's see if we can do this. All right. Oh, this is cool. I love these. I love these IWCs. And now I have an IWC in my car. These are just amazing. This is a good one too. Oh, I love the whole color scheme here. These perpetual IWC calendars are some of my favorite perpetual calendars. They're so well mapped on the dial. And it's so cool that it's got the full calendar year. So cool. And these generally run around 20 grand. Look how nice that looks with the applied gold numerals, how pretty that looks. This is top horology. I mean, this is as grand complication as you get. You've got everything here, including a four digit. What's the word I'm looking for? Including a four digital display annual calendar. It's so sick. Look at that case back. Oh my god. Now that is just amazing. And they're letting you see it all. And what are you seeing? Man, there's a lot going on. Everything's going on there. Moon phase. Perpetch. Day date. Seconds. Power reserve. AM PM. Man, it's just wow. What a watch. You got to hand it to IWC on this specific reference for sure. Wow. I actually really like this one in the rose gold with the brown tones. Very pretty. Isn't that amazing? Wow. That's a stunner. What's up, PG? How goes it? That's a stunner, man. Shit. I like this vampire too. And you know what? It's only 42 millimeter. It's not 44. That's kind of acceptable, huh? I mean, that's Rolex size. It's not that big. I like this one. I actually like this one. I do like the blue one better, though. The scuba. No, for sure, the scuba. The scuba is nice. There's the rose gold one that matches Bud's white gold, cannabis gold. So here's the rose gold version of Bud's. Man, these solid gold Speedmasters, be it white or rose, are just so amazing looking in solid gold, aren't they? And look at that, it's got the 321 in there. These solid gold ones have the 321s in them. Oh no, this has a 3861 in it. Bud's has the 321 in it. Bud's is collectible, limited, and has the 321 in it. So that's the difference between the cannabis gold, white gold version and this rose gold version, actually, then. At the movement, one has the 321 and this one has the 3861. Interesting. I really do like the de Bethune watches. They're the Star Trek watches. These are the Star Trek watches. These are pretty. It's a nice looking watch. Interesting dial. Quite interesting. I don't know what that texture is. It's very odd looking. This is a nice Moser. This is one of the Mosers people go after. Pretty classic. Really pretty. Look at that. Man, how can you not love this one? This is absolutely stunning. Look at that beautiful case back. That is just one of the most beautiful case backs. Really is. Even that dial. It almost doesn't look real. It's very mesmerizing. I wonder what this watch goes for. Man, this is just beyond words. Honestly, this watch is beyond words. Wow. That's sweet. Damn. That is sweet. What does that go for, huh? That's remarkable. Boy, the more I look at these things, you know what? It was just a matter of there weren't any good watches coming up for sale. on the side I guess I'm looking at until now. I mean, this Moser is incredible. We've seen a few watches that I like lately that really kind of inspired me to want some new watches again. Like, man, I'd go for this in a heartbeat. I would fly all over this watch. This is unbelievable, this one right here. And even that last IWC we saw, that would be top tier watch on the list for me. So amazing. We've seen, what else have I harped on? I would have jumped on that Italian dial Speedmaster. Um, what else did I see? I would have jumped on that Oyster Quartz Rolex for 6-7 grand, right? I would have jumped on that. Man, if I had some dough, man, I would have picked up 3 watches right there. Moser, Oyster Date, Speedmaster Italian Dial. Those are 3 I would have picked up for sure. I mean, this one's amazing. This is probably 25 grand, huh? You think it's more than 25? 35? I'm not sure. I'm gonna say 28,000 on this Moser. Nautilus is something I never grabbed. Cherno really screwed me on my Patek collection. Cherno, the biggest piece of shit company out there in the world, screwed up my Patek collection. I should have an Aquanaut and a Nautilus. What are you going to do? You deal with bad business, pieces of shit over there at the boutiques. Aaron and Bianca, a couple of losers. They'll always be in retail. How about that? You'll always be in retail, you losers. Kissing people asses. That's the life you chose. That's the life ye shall live. Better ye than me. Oh man, I don't even want to know what that 15202 jumbo extra thin blue dial SS is going to go for. Holy crap. You guys want to see what this is going to be in a couple of days? Tune back in. Oh my God. What are they going to want for this bad boy? Okay, this is the star of the next watch talk right here. In a couple of days, we're going to have to come back on and see what this guy is going for. Okay, I'm going to give a guess right here. I'm going to post a guess right here. Here's my guess. That's my guess right there. That's what they're going to post this bad boy for. That's my guess. Let's see what maybe they're watching right now and they're going to put it up there because I've said that. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. That's my guess. Without even looking at any other ones or going any other site, just based on my hunch. Ooh, there's the Pepsi. You know, these are going for 30 grand. we got to get an AP on our hand at retail from the boutique. Whether we got money or not, we got to get one in our hand from the AP at retail. That's what we need to do. But we got to be smart because this is a big ticket item. So we can't get in on an AP unless we're in the money. The option's got to be in the money. If it ain't in the money, we ain't in. So that means I got to spend 30, 40 grand at a boutique for a watch that I know is worth 60, 70. That way, if it takes a 50% hit in 36 months, I can still get out with my pants on. That's how that's going to go down. So, they ain't going to be scoring me no frickin' city of sales. I'll tell them to stick it. And it ain't going to be no offshores neither. But we'll go check it out. We'll ask Bud what that green dial one he was talking about is. He said that's the one I should ask for. But, I've asked for a 15400 ruthenium dial. That's what I asked for. I said, man, I want the ruthenium dial 15400. That's the one, baby. Not the blue dial? I said, you can put me down for a blue dial if you want, sweetheart. I ain't asking for, the Holy Grail. I just want the ruthenium dial, and that'll best match my Merc. Look at that. Woo! This is the one we want. This is the one we want. We want the ruthenium dial 15400. You know what? This is the old discontinued one. So it's 70 G's. It's the 500 that we want. Hold on a second. It's the other one. This is the one we wanted that got discontinued beneath us, unfortunately. We could have gotten for 28, 30, that 30,000. Now it's 70 grand. I don't think we're going to find one of those. Damn. So they don't have the new one up here. Oh, here. Is this it? Oh, right here. Oh my God, it's going for 87 grand. Here's the new one. Holy crap. It's going for more than the old one. This is it. This is the one that I want. So this is the one that I'm trying to get from the boutique right now. That I would want to get from the boutique. This exact one. And you see how the waffle dial doesn't go to the edge anymore? I don't know why they did that. Epic fail. Oh, this is the watch we want, though. Right here. So there you go. So I think these go for about 30. You're looking at 33 out the door with tax. 32 out the door. And you're in the money. Not to sell it, just to know. So let's write that down so we don't make a mistake. That we want the 15500 in the ruthenium. That's our number one choice. I don't want blue. I want ruthenium. If I'm going to be aggressive about getting a single watch, this is going to be the one with the AP boutique. And this is the one. This is the watch I would be most aggressive in trying to get right now of all time would be this one. This one I would spring for any which way I can. I would cancel another order that's on record right now to get this watch. We need to get this one. This is it. Let's call her or go see her and let her know that we have extra interest by contacting her again after making our initial contact. Yeah. That's the one we want. You know what would be crazy? To get the Havana for 40 grand, call up your European watch company and be like, you want to trade a Havana for a Royal Oak? Straight trade. And I could get one of these for 40 grand. Man, that's a move that could be made too. You know what I mean? Could be done. I mean, even if I coughed them up like 3 grand for the transaction, I'd be like, look, I'll cough up 2-3 grand for the trade. It'd be worth it. I'd be getting an AP for, 40 grand. Gotta look at the big picture. And I satisfied a purchase from FP Jorn. They're gonna be like, this dude's got a watch. He's got another one coming. This guy's good. And FP Jordan's not going to check my watch inventory to see if I still have it or not. They don't care. They don't even call me or anything. I mean, I bought it. They're going to think I sold it. It's my only Jordan. But that'd be a kind of a rock star move right there, wouldn't it? If the Jordan holds 90,000 in value, which is like to like here, and if it exceeds the value, maybe of this one, by 5 or 10 grand coming, then maybe I could just do a straight trade for a Royal Oak. Man, imagine that. That's something to think about. Ivana, if you're watching, send me an email. Let me know if that's doable. Platinum, Havana, chronometer, sovereign, unworn. Trade for one of these bad boys when it happens one day. I guess we'll have to see what the prices are at that moment in time, which I think could only benefit me, because the Jordans have only been just started going up, and they've only just become boutique only brand, etc., etc., etc. Whereas AP's been climbing steadily for a long while already, so it's kind of plateaued, whereas Jordan is still going. That's a fact. So my watch could hit 100 while this one stays at 88. And if that's the case, they're going to owe me money. How about that? How about I trade it and I get money? Whoa. I mean, let's say my watch goes to 97. Look, I ain't gonna even beat around the bush. If my watch says $97,000 on their site one day, then I'll just call them and be like, look, your AP's 87. You guys make the 10 grand. I'm not even going to haggle off the 87 to 84. Just trade me the watch. I'll be happy. I mean, how could they not do it? How could they not do it? Absolutely, they would do that. 10, 12 grand differential on a trade. Opportunities abound. We'll see what happens. Maybe I want that shorn a little sooner than later now that I'm looking at this. And to be honest, I kind of like this better. This is the 37, but the dial goes all the way to the edge. You see that? The border goes all the way to the edge. Man, I'd rather have this. Save me some money. It's a little bit smaller. It's bigger than my day date. It's a perfect size, 37, and it has the dial that I prefer, the dial that goes all the way to the border. And it's discontinued, which makes it better. I'd rather be discontinued with an older movement, with the tapisserie dial to the border, and 37 probably wears better than the 41. Man, 41. You know, I don't need to show off a giant watch. I'm cool with 37. I'm cool with 37. So there's some options here. It's significantly cheaper too, just because of the size differential. $22,000, $21,000, just because of the difference between 37 and 41. That's why there's a difference in that cost. I think the 37 looks better. I think it's more proportional. And I really like this one. This is one that Victor offered me. He got it from the boutique. He was kind of forced to buy it. He offered it to me for $28,000, and I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it at the time. It's a beautiful watch. I wish I got it now at the time. Now it's worth 90 grand. He offered it to me for 28. Beautiful watch. Here's the blue dial version of the discontinued one for 80. And I'm saying the new one's going to come out for 120 on the site. Maybe not that high. Maybe I'm wrong. Seeing this one's 80. Maybe it's only going to come up for 100, 105. This ain't bad, considering it's a blue dial. Huh. It's a 37. It's the 37. So, I mean, hey, you can blue dial it right there. So they got a few of these. See, now, the discontinued 15400 is the larger one, 41 millimeter. So this is actually kind of the sweet spot, really. It's this one. It's the same price as the 37 millimeter, but it's the 41. It's got the 3120 movement, and it's a little bit newer. And the price is like to like with the 37. So really, this is the sweet spot, the 41 15400. That's the one to get. It's also the sweet spot for me because it's got the tapisserie dial that extends completely out.
Honestly, this is the one. So, but I'm not going to pay 70 grand secondary market. So my only option is the newest one at retail from the AP boutique. But just to know, if I was going secondary, if I had a choice, it would be the 15400 for sure. Or on a trade, like I'm talking about. This is what I want. I don't want to spend the extra premium on the newest model that doesn't have the full tapisserie dial. I'd rather save $25,000, trade in pocket money, and get the one that I want. So that's pretty solid right there of a decision. 154, not. Well, there's my Starbucks coffee with the extra shot of whatever caffeine or whatever I asked for. That jolted me up a little bit. AP, that's some good shit right there. So I'm on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. I need to get a Royal Oak and I need to shoot some guns. What do you think? And I need to try to work a little bit to pay off this monster machine behind me. Man, I'll tell you something. I've never driven a car. I've never driven a vehicle before where 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 it goes where you put it. It goes where you put it. Like I ain't shitting you. You're over here and you want to be way over there right now. It's just you're there. It picks you up and it doesn't move you there. It plants you there. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. I can get in any spot. Nobody can cut me out, cut me off. But I can get. It's so crazy how it just can. It jumps like a cat. Wherever I want to go, it places itself. It's so amazing. It's the feeling of that control of the vehicle. It's incredible. The feeling of that being able to place yourself wherever you need to be placed. It just feels very dominating. Very like you're very much in control of the vehicle. Uh, I suppose you don't realize how much out of control another car is until you have a car that can demand so much power and control. Just moves you on the dime like that. It's just so crazy. It's that much that I can boast about it like that. That it's like it picks you up and puts you wherever you want to be. Like instant. So crazy. I was telling my cousin yesterday, I said, man, it's the Dukes of Hazzard. Remember the Dukes of Hazzard? Straight up the Dukes of Hazzard. So much fun. The only thing I can say is that it could be a little bit annoying sometimes that the damn thing is so loud. Um, there's the quiet mode and all that, and it is pretty quiet in the quiet mode and all that, but still, regardless, it's got so much horsepower, even stock, that it's just so loud, you know. But it's nice to have all the creature comforts. I needed them because of my condition. I couldn't turn my head left or right to look out my windows anymore in the 911. You know, I didn't have no blind car side indicators. The entire backside of the 911 is blind. So going in reverse without a camera was hard for me. And now I have all the creature comforts, way beyond even what I thought there was in a car, to be honest. I got more creature comforts than I thought there was in a car. Stuff that I didn't even know about. Now I can drive confident and comfortable. No, I don't watch Archie at all. I don't like that son of a bitch. He's a jerk off, Joe. You still watch him? Hopefully he still doesn't have a fascination with me and still bark on about me. I don't ever talk about that jerk off, so. No, I'm not a watch snob. That's why I'm not really part of the watch community no more, because most of the people in the watch community are fucking cocksuckers. So I'm not really part of the watch community anymore. I got my own little watch community going on. Like that Archie Luxury guy. He's such a dickhead. And most of his guests are dickheads too. Like that wizard guy. He's such a piece of shit. And he has that Alex guy, the watch Smith guy on his show. That guy's such an asshole. What a fucking ripoff artist. Man, he just got a bunch of schmucks on that show. 8 out of 10 of his guests are a bunch of jerk-offs. So, Bear Clooney, fuck, dude. Bear Clooney, man. They should be bombing that fucking country of his ass. What is he, Bosnian? Piece of shit. Yeah, Serbian, whatever the fuck he is. Fuck he is, give a fuck. What a fucking jerk-off. You know, I don't even know how you guys watch that show, if you watch it, Joe, with that dude's Bear Clooney's nasty, thick accent. Jesus Christ, bro. How do you watch that fucking ignorant accent he's got? That's one ignorant accent, man. How the fuck do you watch that shit? Come on, man. Get a life. At least you're watching the RichBuddy live show. Fuck it. Fuck it. Man, we're gonna go shoot the 380 SIG. No, we're gonna shoot the we're gonna shoot the 5.7. Man, I gotta keep myself feeling good today because I want to go bad, man. I want to go bad. I got myself all. You don't even know. Before I started this live stream, I pulled out my pieces. I pulled up my ammo. I'm looking to see what I got. I got everything. I just gotta go. I gotta go. So they don't open for a while. I don't know how I'll feel in 6 hours. But if I'm up for it, man, I'm going to try to go today. AK? No, I don't got no AK. I got the Ruger AR-15 that I bought 2 years ago, and I've never fired it. Here, I'll show it to you. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta open up the safe. Ah. 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 Look at this bad boy. There we go. Yeah, this bad boy right here. I still got the tag on it. I haven't even taken off the tag yet from when I bought it off the shelf. It's a Ruger AR-15. California compliant. What are you going to do, man? You know, I'm in California. So I want to take this. I haven't shot it yet, man. I want to shoot this. I want to shoot this. Ugh. And then, but I got to tell you something. This is the one I want to shoot right here, man. Oh my God, right here. This is the one. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Oh my God. This is the one we want to shoot. We haven't fired this either. I bought this at the same time. The same trip. I bought two guns. Holy mackerel. Look at this bad boy. Woo-wee! That's a 5.7 millimeter FN. This shoots rifle rounds. This shoots rifle rounds. Hypersonic. Hypersonic, baby. You know what hypersonic means? That means whatever that bullet hits is going to just explode on impact. Let me see if I got a round to show you. Ugh. Oh man. This is what the handgun shoots. It doesn't shoot an ordinary handgun pistol round. That handgun fires this. It fires this. It fires a rifle cartridge. That's a rifle cartridge. Comes out of a handgun. Supersonic speed. It's as heavy duty, man. This is heavy duty. I'll put it this way. I don't want to shoot somebody in the house. I could end up shooting the neighbor by accident. So we reserve this for, put it this way, multiple intruders. Multiple intruder alert. Much like, so this is the AR-15 round, and then this is the 5.56 rifle round. And I'm looking for an upper for the AR-15 to change the upper barrel for the AR-15 so that I can shoot these in the AR-15. And that was, there used to be a company that made an upper for it, but they stopped making them. And I wasn't able to find another, a 5.56 upper. So now I need to, a 5.7 upper, I mean. 5.7. This is 5.56. So now I need to get an upper so that I can interchange these rounds between the AR and the handgun. Yeah, I didn't mind going on there too, but man, I went on there being a nice guy, talking about watches, and I just got assaulted for no reason, insulted. So, I have no interest in dealing with people who are jealous of those who have the good things going on in life. Yeah. I guess I'm sorry Archie Luxury's miserable. And but hey, we all have our own problems, man. Damn, my problems are 20-fold anything Archie Luxury has. That's for sure. I'd rather deal with whatever he's dealing with than dealing with what I'm dealing with. I'd figure out how to way to get through and get myself better. What I'm dealing with is a little bit more difficult than trying to resolve on your own. He's just got personal problems. The Mexican cartel pays $5,000 for those pistols. Dan, I bet. You believe it or not, that FN. So check this out. It's just incredible. That FN goes for about. I'm taking some guesses here because it's been a couple of years since I bought it. That FN was going for about, I want to say, about 1,500. So right when the COVID happened, before it got spread here, when it was just starting, I said, oh man, this is going to be like what happened before, crisis, mysis, whatever. I'm going to go buy a couple of guns that I've been wanting before people go crazy again. And so, which they did after the quarantine, all the gun lines. So I went before any of those gun lines at all. And I was able to I actually got the last AR-15 that was on the shelf. And I got this FN. And the FN, they had it for a $200 discount. $200 off the retail price at the time. I was like, whoa, at the gun store. And then it came with a $125 coupon, manufacturer coupon from FN. So after I bought the gun, I showed my proof of sale, mailed it into FN, and they mailed me a check rebate for $125. Man, I got like $375 off that gun. $375 discount. So I ended up getting that gun for for about $1,100 Yeah. And now I don't think you can touch that gun for $1,700, $1,800. There ain't no discounts on that puppy no more. And like you said, the Mexican cartel will pay $5,000 for it. There you go. I thought about getting the PS9E. It's a cool looking piece. I'm definitely into picking up a couple of more pieces. Oh, hey, what up, Crappy? Yeah, I think the 5.7 would be a lot of fun to shoot. The AR-15 might be a little hard for me to hold. So, to hold up with my back, with my spine and neck. So I'll just have to pling a few rounds off with that here and there, but I'll probably spend more time on the 5.7 if I do go. There's an indoor range that I can shoot them at. It's about 25 minutes away. So I think I can do it. Go there for 1 hour, try to pull it off. Once you required to have the grip fit installed, it would be legal. Oh, I don't know. The whole California thing, you buy them California legal. They won't sell them to you. So you can choose different versions, and whichever crap you want on your gun is the crap you get on your gun. So I picked the one where you've got to push this stupid little thing in to release your clip. And you know what? Now I gotta look for the damn son of a bitch, or I won't even be able to shoot my gun, or I have to use a bullet to push it in. But see, you know, how stupid this is. There's a little thing here to push the magazine in, and now I gotta find it. I had it in a little baggie. Oh man, this is such bullshit. It's like the gun comes with a separate part now. Holy crap. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god. And I really honestly, I saw it the other day and now I don't know where it's at. No way. Well, I think I just use a bullet to push in the magazine. But yeah. Is this it? Here it is. I found it. Look. So now it comes with this extra little part on the AR-15, I guess, to push in. I don't even know. I haven't even used it or looked at it. My AR-15. You know, the last time I fired an AR-15 was? Honestly, it's got to be at least 20 years. So I'm not even going to know what I'm doing the first time, to be honest. I mean, if I was in a desperate situation, I'll clock it off and I'll be able to use it. I'm a gun freaking connoisseur, but I haven't touched an AR-15 and put a round in one and fired one in at least 20 years. So this will be relearning it for me again. Especially with this California shit. I have no idea what I'm doing here. What the fuck all this shit is. So I'll sit there. I'm going to go have some fun. That's what I'm going to try to do. Let's do it. Yeah, that'll be cool. That's going to be my mission today. And if I got enough energy in me, maybe I'll make it to the AP. That won't happen. That won't happen. Let's be realistic. We will go to the gun store because we will want to look around and buy some ammo and see what they got. Because, you know, look, for example, here's what I want. I want this. Now we're switching to guns. This is good. It's going to motivate me a bit here. Go do what I need to do. Let's go to the website here and check it out. Yeah. Guns and ammo. Guns and ammo. Okay. New arrivals. What am I going to buy today, boys? Let's see what they got. New arrivals. That Dan Weston looks pretty nice right there, man. Let's see. I think if I go to guns and I go to handguns and I go to California compliant and in stock. There we go. That's what we want. And then we want to go, let's go brand A to Z. Let's have some fun. All right, let's get that cigarette lit. And let's see what we got. Oh no. A flint? Oh wait, what's happening here? Beretta, Citadel. We got some 40s, CZ, Glock. Now I have a 40 millimeter Glock already. Kimber. I like these little 22 Rugers right here. They're fun to shoot. A lot of fun. Springfield Armory. Oh my God, that's all they got in stock. Do you see that? Crap. Man, wow, guns are hard to come by. Harder than watches. Look at that. That's all they got in stock. Nothing. Man, I lost my chance to get that Desert Eagle. I should have bought the one in black and not been picky when I seen it. They had the black ones. They had some of the ugly polished ones too, or whatever, and they just didn't have the one that I wanted. I wanted the brushed chrome one really bad. And when you're spending that kind of money, and I was going to spend the extra $200 on the brushed chrome, it costs more. You know, you want to get the one you want. You know, you're a collector of these things, so you really want the particulars. Oh man, so who else do I go to besides Ammo Brothers? I'm trying to think. Who else did I buy from? Let me see. Maybe I need to go to Gunbroker. Maybe I just have to go to Gunbroker. Holy crap, man. My fucking spine's going out on me right now. Fuck. Leave me alone. Where are we at? Oh, wrong screen again. Hold on. Shit. There we go. This one. Let's see. Out of stock. Out of stock. Out of stock. Man, there's nowhere to get one of these. Damn. I blew it on this one. I needed to get this one. I had a chance. You know. How do I get one of these? I got to get one from Gunbroker and set up a FFL transfer. That's what I got to do. I got no choice. So this is what I got to do. That would be the only way to get this gun. I've never bought one off Gun Broker. So, whenever you do something new, it's one of those things. Like, first of all, I want one that's unfired for sure. I want one that's in new condition, never been fired. And so that's 100%. Factory new. There you go. And I don't know how real that is, but I guess I'll know once I get the gun. I mean, what do you do here? Immediate checkout credit card to see what's buy now available. Let's do that. And then under 3,300, we ain't paying more than that. So that makes sense. And then how about buy now instead of, no, leave the auction up there because I think this is an auction site. Let's see what it came up with. Sort by most relevant. Okay. So the brushed chrome right here is what I want. That's the one that I want right here. I would gladly pay $19.26 for it all day long. So what's the deal with this one? It's a 50 caliber, so I can't buy that in California. So that's not California legal. It has to be a 44. So let me see if I can change the caliber. Desert Eagle 44. There we go. Now let's see what we got. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these if I can get them. Crappy luxury, you know anything about crappy luxury, you know anything about gunbroker.com? Right. I got to make sure they'll deal with a California buyer and that they'll transfer to a California FFL. I'm sure they'll take care of me that way as far as, letting me know they're not going to want to work or Gun Broker's easy. Nice. You've used it. Good. Yeah, maybe I just need to make a call and they'll get me on my way. Right, Crappy? Click the one you're interested in, read the description. All right. Well, I would definitely be interested in, let's see, let's look at a couple. I mean, there's the tungsten. And then there's the high polished. Oh my God, there's nothing here. Are you kidding me? There's only two. Fuck. There's only two. Rather than click the one you're interested in, how about click the one? The hell? I wanted the brush polished, not the high polished. But maybe I go for the high polished. Damn, I'd go for this one. Let's see what it says. Man, I'd buy this one for sure. Let's see what it says. $40 shipping, 3% credit card fee, sales tax. I don't see no issues here, do you? Let's see. Item description. It says brushed chrome, which is the finish that I want. And it says California compliant. Right here. Am I good on this one, Crappy? Damn, it says brushed chrome. I can verify that with him, but brushed chrome is actually the one I wanted. Dude, I'll buy this today. I'll buy this right fucking now. Right fucking now on the air, dude. Oh, I'm buying this today. I'm getting this today. $11 a.m. Pennsylvania. He opens in 1 hour. 1 hour, I'm calling you, motherfucker. I'm calling you. 1 hour, motherfucker. That gun is mine. Cigarette time. I'll be back. I'm buying a fucking desert motherfucking Eagle today. You know what that means? You know what that means? That means if any mofos come here trying to take my watches, they're gonna be walking out here looking like a sore pail. A bucket full of lead. A bucket full of lead. Damn, I'll shoot you through a wall. I got cameras on every freaking exterior. All I gotta do is walk around with my phone and start clacking through walls with my 44 Desert Eagle, and I'll shoot you through the walls. Oh shit. Woo! No, but for reals, I got a gun in every single room in this house. I literally have a safe with a gun. Okay. In every single room in this fucking house. There ain't a fucking room in here that don't have a fucking gun in it. RichBuddy's disabled. He made sure he'll never get caught slipping. I got access to a gun in every room. Look, man, I've been looking for one of these since the beginning of the pandemic. So that would be December 2019 when I bought my AR-15 and I bought my FN. I bought those December 2019, right when that New York lawyer got infected in the attorney and they blamed the whole freaking thing in the entire fucking country on one guy. See how stupid that is now? They're so dumb, aren't they? Fucking people are so dumb. That's ludicrous that they blame it on one fucking attorney, spread it all to the United States. That's stupid. Hey, so at the time I bought the AR and I bought the FN, I was mad looking for this gun. You know, even do you guys remember when I bought the AR-15? The guy called me 3 weeks later. The dealer from the store called me 3 weeks later and said, "We have a problem. Your paperwork was never turned in." What do you mean? Your paperwork was never turned into the ATF. My fingerprints, all my shit that I got approved, I already passed all the background checks, everything. He's like, "Yeah, after you came back and filled it all out and took your gun, we never sent it in." So I officially had a gun that I was out in possession of legally, paperwork wise, and all that. AR-15. He said, "Man, you need to come in and do that paperwork right now, or I'm going to come with the sheriff to come get that gun from you." I'm like, I straight told him to fuck himself and hung up on him. And then I went and had to go do the paperwork again. And I didn't give them the gun back, but I had to go through a whole wait process as though I bought a brand new gun. I went through that AR-15 process twice because of that knucklehead. So when that happened, I sweated the dude. I mean, I kept calling him and sweating him to get me this Desert Eagle at the time. I'm like, "Come on, you knucklehead. You know, you owe me. You get me this piece at your cost. Get it for me, man. You know, do me a favor." And, you know, what are you going to do, man? I can't get the knucklehead to move. He ain't helping me. He ain't doing shit. I just gave up on it. I even, it's kind of funny, though. About 2 weeks ago, I sent him, maybe 3 weeks ago, I sent him a text hitting him up about the gun. I said, "Hey, man, remember me? The guy with you guys lost my paperwork. I'm still looking for that Desert Eagle." That was like 3-4 weeks ago. So it's still been on my mind. You know, my dad's bought a couple of guns here on Gunbroker. I just haven't done it myself. It's one of them things. But, man, you know, Crappy, you're kind of motivating me to push it through right now. You're kind of motivating to push it through. Yeah, California compliant. Yeah. I'm good with this one, right? Yeah, it was 4.5 pounds. It's a fucking brick. Holy crap, right? Yeah, it ain't kicking up at all. You're gonna hit the bullseye. You're gonna hit the target. That's for sure, man. I bet you that thing is gonna, yeah. Oh, threaded barrels. It did say California compliant. No, I think threaded barrels we're good in California with threaded barrels. I never heard nothing against threaded barrels. I think all my barrels are threaded. Yeah, of course they are. On on the rifles, I mean, does this have threaded barrels? Wait a minute. Does it? Does the Desert Eagle have threaded barrels? Crap. I don't know. I know the 44 is legal. It does have a twist, 1 in 18 twist. Interesting. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Crappy. I didn't know it had a threaded barrel, Crappy. That's different. Well, you know what's going to also have a threaded barrel without even me checking is that 5.7. Huh, crappy. That 5.7 for sure is going to have a threaded barrel. I would have assumed that, but I wouldn't have known that the 44 has a threaded barrel. Well, that's fucking interesting. That's really fucking interesting, isn't it? I like that. I like that. That's wow. That's got to be a huge thing. Oh my god! If I get this, dude. If I get this, this will match with the brushed chrome. This will match really well in the Mercedes. Yeah. So it'll be about what 10% tax and 3% credit card fee. So I'm looking at 2,200, maybe about 2,250 out the door with shipping. Man, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. I'll get 1% cash back on my purchase. I just transferred my entire credit card balance, which was only 20 grand. I don't have that much debt other than the cars, so I'm looking good. I just transferred that entire balance to 0% for a year for a 3% one time transfer fee. So I'm cruising 0% for a year on 20 grand, which that interest savings alone is going to pay for this handgun. And then in 1 year time, I'll pay off that 0%. Man, gravy, right? And I got my freaking piece. We're going to make this move. We're going to make this move. Oh, I see. Oh, I got you. No threaded barrel. Okay. That's just a 1 in 18 twist. It ain't a threaded barrel. I got you. Oh, you mean threaded. Oh, I'm not sure what he means. Threaded or rifled? Oh, you mean threaded, literally threaded. Yeah, I've never seen a threaded barrel before. That's not something here, man. I thought you mean rifled. I mean, like all the handguns are smooth bore inside. Is that what you call it? Bore, smooth barrel, and you just use a smooth cotton wad to clean inside and out. So I'm not sure with this Desert Eagle. It says 118 twist. Does it have a twist or not? I don't know. We'll see. Depends which gun, I guess. I mean, the 9mm has a little twist. They all have some kind of a twist in them, man. They all require their special cleaning rods to twist through. Ugh. I don't think any of them are fucking smooth bore. Oh, man, I'm fucking hurt. But I do think the 5.7 will have more of a twist than like a 9mm or a 45, right? Don't you think the 5.7 barrel will have more of a rifled barrel than a 9mm or a 45? I think so. Because it's a rifle cartridge. But yeah, but none of the guns that I have are threaded. They're rifled but not threaded, right? I thought you were talking about rifled uh, versus threaded. Like, I've never seen a threaded barrel. Like you said, that's probably not something that's legal in California. You'd have to make it. But man, you sure as hell would not want to be caught with one. I'll tell you that. Man, gun laws are so crazy. You know, look, man, you can lose your gun rights so quickly. It's ridiculous. Man, all you got to do is look at somebody the wrong way. All you got to do is look at somebody the wrong way and they'll take your fucking gun rights. Come on, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. You know that. Man, if you just walk out in the street and just say something to somebody and they charge you with a felony or any type of some kind of a misdemeanor or something, man, you lose your gun right. You can't even buy a gun. I wouldn't even be able to call and buy this gun right now. The fact that you can buy a gun, if you can buy a gun, like me owning these guns right here, let's all of you know that I'm an outstanding motherfucking citizen with no criminal record. That's a fact. You know, you can't own a gun or buy a gun and pass a check without having a fucking squeaky clean record. I mean, you can't have any misdemeanors pertaining to like domestic violence or some things like this, or stalkings or anything like this. You can't have any felonies at all. None. None. And so anytime you meet somebody who's a gun owner, you automatically know that for the most part they're clean and nice people. At least they're not lawbreakers, or they're not criminally negligent for the most part. We might talk a lot of shit, but you know, we'll only go through with it if it needs to be acted upon. Put it that way. Man, you know, the Desert Eagle, it's really the only other gun I wanted to add to the club. It's the only other one, you know? It's really the only piece I needed to get, that I wanted to really, really get, that I've really been on the hunt for. And do you see there's only a couple? There's only one available, this one polished one available, and that's it? Now, you might be asking yourself, am I paying more for it than I should be? And the answer is yes. I'm paying about $300 premium. It looks like it to me. And that's just based on my recollection from 2 years ago, which now that I'm thinking about it, probably really isn't a premium, because so this one is about 1,700 when I remembered a couple of years ago. But if you not even consider a premium, just consider 2 years of inflation, I would think $2,000 still seems fair to me. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So I need to I think one of the first things I need to do is contact someone here next to me, maybe that I bought a gun from before, and ask them if they'll do an FFL transfer for me. Is that what it's called? FFL? Yeah. So I'm going to call that Ammo Brothers up, because I bought a couple of pieces from them before, and see if they'll do it. And then if they'll do it, I'll call this guy up. Just let him know I've never done this before. And I actually have a sign in. Let me see if I can sign in real quick. I made a sign in for this a couple of years ago when I was looking for this gun, but I wasn't bold enough to pull the trigger on it. You know what I mean? I was going there, but I didn't do it. So today's the day I think I'm going to do it. Let's see if I have my login. Oh, I'm logged in. I'm logged in. So that's a good step. I don't have to do any of that. That's actually really good. I'm already logged in. Okay, so I mean, there's no reserve, so technically he's probably going to tell me to bid. But maybe he'll just write me up for it right there on the phone, and I don't need to do any of this. So I don't know. So I'm going to call him and just see. Let me see if there's a phone number I can already write down for this guy. Right here. The Bunker Gun Shop. Well, let's Google the phone number, I guess. He's got good ratings. Verified member. Let's look and see what else he's got. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what else he's got. Ooh, look at that Colt rifle right there. I don't like used anything. Especially used guns. I want to verify this Desert Eagle's brand new, never been fired even once. That's for sure. There it is right there. New Magnum Research Desert Eagle. It says high polished, so we need to know, is it high polished or brushed? Does it come with extra magazines? Is it supposed to? Let's ask him these questions. We don't want to get shorted a mag. What else? Can you think of anything else I might need to know, guys, in buying this right now? Let's write the item number down. Item number 927218976. We're buying this puppy right now. It looks like I'm buying the best thing he's got. I'm buying the best thing he's got. Damn, look at this bad boy right here. Don't tell me that's California compliant. Shit. Look at that Springfield M1A carbine. Machine gun, $30,000. Man. It's fully automatic? You need a special license for that. Oh, wow. Look at that Nighthawk Custom. Wow. Look at this thing. Wow. Holy crap. Wow. That's a major competition shooting right there. Boardroom Series, Vice President Commander 9mm. Heavy angle lightning cuts, DLC finish with gold titanium nitride crown barrel. Hiney black edge. Ledge rear sight with gold bead front sight. Custom rail scales, G10 grips. Sight upgrade. Nighthawk fully adjustable sights with tritium. 20% off gun sale, 20% off pistol upgrade. What did he pay for it? What does it say? Oh, they hit the price. fuckers. That's what I was looking for. Huh. Wow, that's a brand new gun. That's beautiful, huh? Crazy. 5Gs for that puppy. That's expensive. Wow. That is, man. Man, honestly, I'd rather have this than a Rolex. And it's and it's a lot cheaper. Man, I'd rather have this than a Rolex. It's a lot cheaper. I mean, you like to have both, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Man, look at that dovetail uh, coming out the back. The thumb, the protector there. Right out of Arkansas. Man, what a piece. That's something to drool over. Oh, the SIG. Oh man, I'm just in love with the feeling of a SIG. They're so incredible. And I have the 380. I don't have this one. SIG is something I'll be buying more of in the future, and I'd probably buy this 9mm SIG, to be honest, at one point. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, and I always wanted an Ed Brown 45, not this. That's a 9mm, but I've always wanted an Ed Brown 1911 45 Commander. But that's something I'll get one day. Is the Ed Brown? They're expensive. They ain't cheap. Oh, look, there's the F7. $1,100, brand new. That's what I paid for it. There you go. There it is. Good price. Now mine's a 10 round. That's 20 rounds, so that's not California compliant. Or if they can change the clip for you and give you only a 10 round clip in the description, but you can't do 20 rounds. That's the cool thing about buying the Desert Eagle. There isn't an option for more rounds, so they're all California compliant as long as they're 44 Magnum. Now Colt is making guns again for the public after going into hiatus for many years after losing a lawsuit um, to a liability case. They only went military only and stopped selling to the public. They went military and police, I think, and now they're selling to the public again. And so here's a new Colt, which I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of all these new Colts. They sure are not cheap, though. They're definitely charging money for what they went through. But it is a Colt. I mean, $1,600 for a 9mm. That's kind of crazy. You know? You got to admit, that's pretty wild. That's a lot of money. But man, it is what it is. That's a Colt. That's a nice gun. I think they're worth it. I think they're worth it. And it isn't like they're making tons of them, you know? Ugh. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at this. 1997 Anaconda 44 mag. $2,000. It's hard to buy a used gun unless you can see it. I just wouldn't advise it. You got to see it. Man, I really want this. Did you see how this was the only one available? There was no other chrome one available. This was the only one. And mind you, crappy luxury, that was on Gunbroker. Don't you think that's pretty slim pickings to just see one of these on Gunbroker then? That kind of tells you that this pistol is really high in demand, low in supply. What do you think, Crappy? HK? I like HK, but did you notice that we didn't even see one HK come up on any of the sites we were at as an available gun in stock? Now that you mentioned that, we didn't even see one HK, Pavel. Not even one HK. What about that, Crappy? Now that Pavel mentions HK, not even one HK came up, man. Whoa, you find an HK, you got to jump on that. Hey, you want to know something I just thought of? Guns are going to be harder to get, harder in supply. You know why? Because they're all going to be making guns for the wars. And all the guns are going to be going for the wars, not to the public. What do you think about that? HK? You ain't going to see no more HKs, Colts. All that shit's going to go for the war. They're going to slow production for public and step up production for war. What do you think about that? I mean, no Desert Eagles or Magnum Research, but the HK is 100%. The FN is military. HK is military. Especially those two, FN and HK. Especially FN. I mean, fucking FN is military, big time. HKs are out there. Let's take a. You know, I don't want to lose this one here. HK. Let's see. Factory new. Immediate checkout. Yeah, we don't like to play around, right? Under 3,300. Wasn't there a California compliant category? No, I don't think there was. It's just there wasn't, like when we looked up the local gun shops that I bought guns from, they had nothing, huh? They had nothing. Boy, this looks like Slim Pickens on the HKs. Oh my God. It's just all accessories and shit. Magazines. Here we go. Here's a couple. California Compliant 45. There you go. You know, um, so I mean, they got the 9mm HK. I don't know if I'd want a 9. I mean, hey, you've bought something off Gunbroker before, right? I want to buy something right now. Can I come by and we do it together? The shop opens up in Pennsylvania in half an hour. Maybe we can give them a call first if we need to. Let me know. I'm ready to come by at 8 o'clock if you are available. My pops, he lives up the street. I'll just do it so that with another, he's like a gun fucking expert, man. He's bought a lot of guns. He's bought off Gunbroker too, like you crappy. And he's up, so maybe I'll just sit there next to him on his computer and click away and have him help me do it too. And he like I'm buying a piece of bubble gum, you know what I mean? Let's see what he says. Man, I'm feeling good today. I've had an unbelievable, terrible days last 3 days. Today I'm feeling pretty good, so this is kind of good. I'm gonna make this happen. Let's see how our stocks in crypto are doing, man. It's been a bit rough, but the last few days have been mighty fine in recovery. Oh man, another good day today. Like 3, 4 good days in a row. Wow, what a good day today. 2.25% gainer this morning. We had like a 7% gain yesterday. Man, we made up half our losses in 3 days. How beautiful is that? Okay. All right, he says to come by after the street sweeper leaves. So we'll see what happens. I might just call up and hand it all myself right here. We'll wait. We'll give them a call. I'm going to give them a call in half an hour and see what they tell me. I might not need any assistance. Let's see if there's any other information here. Oh, it says add 3% to the total cost. Okay, yeah, we already knew that. Add 3% and taxes. Oh, sorry about that. $3%. So if I send them a money order, I can overnight them a money order or a certified check from the bank. That'll save me 3%. What's 3%? What's 3%? $60. $60, $12 to overnight a check. So that'd be a $50 saving.
I mentioned one on sightseeing.
Sure. Do you need me to pull the car out?
No, you're not buying any more, correct?
Buying any more what?
Guns. You're not. Or maybe you could just shut this.